Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, he holds a black belt in Shidokan Karate. His professional record, 15 wins with 4 losses, 1 bout scored even. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, 1.82 meters, and he weighed in at 197 pounds, 89.7 kilos. Fighting tonight for Japan, ladies and gentlemen, Makoto Moneyboy Uehara. His opponent, fighting out of the white corner, won the Road to Glory tournament earlier this year. His record, 4 wins with 2 losses, but 3 of those 4 victories have come by knockout. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, 1.90 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at an even 198 pounds, 90 kilograms. Fighting tonight out of the United States of America, please welcome Dustin the Hanyak Jacoby. Once again, your referee, Atsushi Onari.
Atsushi Onari has been assigned the task of refereeing this light heavyweight bout, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Dustin Jacoby in the black gloves. And actually, Makoto Uehara also in the black gloves. Usually they are black or white. Jacoby, former UFC fighter, won the inaugural Road to Glory USA tournament in Tulsa, Oklahoma earlier this year, storming the 8-man single elimination tourney, stopping all 3 of his opponents inside the distance. Incredibly, he entered the tournament in less than 36 hours' notice, marking his debut as a professional kickboxer. You talk about a real-life Rocky story.
Well, what he has going for him, he grew up doing wrestling, and he is, as well as MMA pedigree. He's used to competing on a high level, so you can't teach people skill, but this kid has got will.
He's been training in Colorado at Factory X Muay Thai under Mark Montoya, alongside mixed martial artists Chris Camozzi, Joe Warren, and Scott Jorgensen. Meanwhile, Uehara, a black belt in Shidokan Karate, formerly fought in the K1 heavyweight division, as Jacoby misses with that left hook. They touch gloves.
Jacoby's doing a great job of using his height right now, but big advantage in fighting.
Uehara defeated compatriot Kengo Shimizu, to secure a domestic Japanese title and earn a call-up to the Glory ranks. He's also scored victories over the likes of Stefan Leko and Yang-Soo Park, who's a member of South Korea's national Taekwondo team. Minute and a half gone in round 1. Outside low kick by Uehara. The clinch by Jacoby.
Jacoby actually went over to Golden Glory Breda as well earlier this year and did some cross-training there and really worked with some of the world's best kickboxers. And he said it was a great experience for him. It really got him exposed to getting better at kickboxing.
Superman punch by Jacoby, under a minute left in the opening round. Inside low kick by the American fighter. Much bigger than his Japanese opponent. Inside low kick by Uehara. But it's Jacoby continuing to stalk the Japanese fighter. But Uehara comes forward with a combination. Uehara brings a 4-fight win streak into his Glory debut, while Jacoby trying to bounce back from a loss to Daniel Ilunga at Glory 9 New York back in June of this year. Final 15 seconds of the opening round. A cautious beginning between Dustin Jacoby and Makoto Uehara here in the Glory's light heavyweight division.
Moro, Jacoby definitely won that round, and I'm seeing a much more poised and experienced looking Jacoby. You can see since his last fight, he's worked on a lot of things. You know, in fighting, we say you win or you learn. He definitely went and learned from his last few outings in Glory, and he looked sharp. He definitely won that round, and he's doing a good job of backing up his opponent.
Uehara told us his favorite fighters are Gokhan Saki, Tyrone Spong, and Nathan Corbett. Says those are the types of fighters he always strives to emulate. He wants to help kickboxing return to its rightful place in the Japanese sports landscape as we take a look at Tia, one of the Glory girls, smiling brightly as she wants to wish, as all the Glory girls want to wish each and every one of you a happy holidays. Jacoby, as big as he is, has talked about dropping to the middleweight division here in Glory. He says he enjoys competing in light heavyweight, but he feels he can be more dominant at 187. The bell in round two. Mauro Ranallo along with Duke Rufus ringside at the Ariake Coliseum in Tokyo, wrapping up a memorable campaign for the Glory Kickboxing organization with GLORY13 Tokyo, the right head kick by Jacoby.
I like how Jacoby's using those broomstick jabs. I mean, that's
push kick.
That's vintage Semi Schilt. Tall man with straight punches. That's what made Semi Schilt one of the only guys to win the Grand Prix so many times. You know, height matters in fighting. Yes, 4 times.
With Ernesto Host. And
yeah.
Still currently the Glory heavyweight champion, although his future remains in limbo. One of the most dominant kickboxers ever, Semi Schilt. But Jacoby and Uehara would like to establish their reputations in kickboxing, and a much more active round here in the middle stanza. Inside low kick by Uehara, who eats a couple of punches through the guard by Jacoby. Lead a left hand to the upper torso by Uehara.
Well, he said he likes Saki, Corbett, and of course Tyrone Spong, but those guys don't move backwards. He needs to move forward to be like those guys.
Minute 45 left in the round. Lead right hand by Jacoby, counter right from Uehara. Jacoby very measured, very poised, as you mentioned, Duke.
Well, how I judge a person's striking skills isn't necessarily how they strike at someone. How do they behave when someone's striking at you? And that's the improvement I've seen from Dustin Jacoby. He's getting comfortable getting hit at and countering just like that very well.
And while he's had a remarkable beginning to his kickboxing career, he has not written off mixed martial arts totally. He says he would like to do both if possible, a la Tyrone Spong in 2014. There's a slip by.
No. We want these guys to stay in Glory. There's too much fun over here at Glory.
Final minute in round two. Ooh, that head kick was blocked by Uehara.
No, Dustin's the headhunter tonight with those head kicks too. Again, just using his reach, setting up those kicks with the punches.
Nice jab by Jacoby. Checks that inside low kick by Uehara.
Well, pound sign on Twitter, but I'll say this over and over. No guts, no glory. Uehara, you're losing the fight. Let's get urgent, man. Go for it. You're fighting in your home country. Let's fly the flag and go for broke.
Jacoby doing a good job of checking those kicks by Uehara. Final 15 seconds of the second round. Scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the Glory light heavyweight division. Glory newcomer Makoto Uehara taking on Dustin Jacoby, who continues to control this fight.
That's 2 rounds to nothing, Jacoby. What I like, what he did at the end of the round was footwork, moving away.
A reminder, Glory 14 comes your way March 8th, 2014 from Zagreb, Croatia. It will feature the debut of the Croatian sensation with apologies to Pat Militic, Mirko Krokop against Remy Bonjaski. That's coming your way March 8th of next year, Glory 14, Zagreb. Still to come tonight, the man who upset the apple cart big time in the heavyweight division, the Prince, crowned king of the Glory heavyweight tournament earlier this year, Rico Verhoeven. He faces the legendary Dutch lumberjack Peter Arts in what is being billed as Arts' last stand here in the land of the rising sun. That's still to come here at Glory 13 Tokyo. Third round underway. Immediately, Jacoby looking to establish his territory once again, mixing up the punches and kicks. Uehara not fully committing to those inside low kicks, and really it's Jacoby that's got the power edge in this fight, although Uehara swinging the combination. But backing up, Duke, as you mentioned, unlike his favorite fighters, Saki, Sprung, and Corbett, who are always in the pocket, ready to go toe-to-toe.
And that's what I love about Glory. It's 9 minutes of getting after it.
Well, you'd like to see Uehara get after it.
That's how you're going to win. If you don't swing the bat, you can't hit home runs in baseball. If you don't take shots on goal in any sport, you're not going to score goals. You got to shoot for the goal.
While Jacoby's in control of this fight, would you like to see him be a little more aggressive?
I think he's trying to look for a KO. Definitely, he's in control of the fight. He could be a little bit more aggressive, but at the same time, there's that overhand right he's got to watch out for.
Lead left hook to the body by Uehara. Bouncing off, Jacoby continues to walk forward. Jacoby sticks the jab through the guard, does it again. Not following up with the right hand, however. A minute and a half left in the fight. Outside low kick by Jacoby. Uehara not putting up much of a fight here in his Glory debut in front of his family and friends, and timeout called by the referee as... Oh, there, finally! Referee doing a good job, getting more aggressive. Reminiscent of the days of Pride Fighting Championships when Yuji Shimada would scream, "Action!"
Well, the fans paid good money for these seats. They want good fights.
Spinning hook kick by Uehara. Lead left hook to the body by Uehara.
In the fight game, sometimes there's guys, they're good athletes, they're good technically, and then there's guys who are just good fighters. That's what I think Jacoby is. I'm not saying that he can't get better technically, but you can see that he's got a fighter's heart, and he needs to take advantage of that. His opponent isn't, though. He needs to attack. You got to attack to win.
There's a left hook to the body by Uehara, but misses with the right cross. Coming forward now with a push kick. 30 seconds left in the bout. Spinning back kick grazes the body of Uehara by Jacoby. So Dustin Jacoby seemingly cruising to a one-sided unanimous decision win here in Tokyo at Glory 13. So, we will get the official decision in just a moment. Stay right where you are. You're watching Glory 13 Tokyo. Watching Glory 13 Tokyo from the Ariake Coliseum. We have just witnessed light heavyweight action between American Dustin Jacoby and Japanese newcomer Makoto Uehara.
Some great highlights. Again, blocking the kick, come back with that broomstick jab. But Uehara did land a few of the punches that landed in the fight there. Good overhand right, but great counter knee by Dustin Jacoby. Using his height, defended that spin kick there. And nice jumping knee setup. And here's our final stats. And again, Jacoby had the more numbers put out, and definitely Uehara threw more, but Jacoby won the fight.
Man, it's weird Uehara with the edge in the strike stats, but let's see if it made a difference on the judges' scorecards. Here's Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we send it to the judges' scorecard, and they score the bout. Judge Okabayashi, 30-27, Uehara. Judge LaRose, 29-28, Jacoby. And Judge Wickers, 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Makoto Uehara!
The look on Dustin Jacoby's face says it all. Talk about a lump of coal in Jacoby's stocking this holiday season, Duke.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he did everything to win that fight. He punched him in the face a lot more.
Makoto Uehara wins a split decision in his Glory debut, improving to 16-4-1, while a incredulous Dustin Jacoby falls to 4